COVID-19 has had an impact on all of our lives, one way or another. Well, today, we're focusing in on how veterans, including those in veterans hospitals, are working through the pandemic. Evan Hinckley spoke exclusively with the United States Secretary of Veterans Affairs today in an interview. He joins us now live. So, Evan, tell us, what did you two discuss?
Well, first, Amanda, I asked the Secretary about the current impact of COVID-19 on veterans. Then I followed up by asking him about how this is impacting programs like mental health services, which they're looking to continue to provide for them. And finally, I asked about the future of both veterans services and the future of VAs right here in central Pennsylvania. I want to begin here because I think obviously this is the thought that's on everyone's mind right now, and that's COVID-19, the pandemic we're in. So given that, could you talk a little bit about some of the challenges specifically facing the VA navigating through COVID-19 right now?
Well, the good thing about VA is that we serve 9.5 million people who are used to being in the toughest spots on the planet. And we started early getting the information out to them, and they have responded magnificently.
U.S. Secretary of Veterans Affairs Robert Wilkie says of the 9.5 million vets in the VA, 16,000 have been infected by COVID-19. But he says well over 12,000 of them have fully recovered.
What we did have to do is make very tough decisions at the beginning of this. And I think this is a roadmap for the rest of the country. We stopped elective surgeries. We stopped visitors. We closed off, sadly, all of our nursing homes to families and friends. And in so doing, I think we went a long way to protecting the lives of our most vulnerable veterans.
With restrictions in place, the VA continued services through telehealth.
We don't want them to come in to endanger themselves or their friends, but we do want them to be in contact with us.
It's played a key role in helping veterans through mental health emergencies. Secretary Wilkie says before COVID, they would have more than 40,000 mental health teleappointments a month. But this April, teleappointments went up to 900,000. Secretary Wilkie says the need to make more care accessible to all veterans is a priority, and plans have already started.
In the next few years is VA's partnership with organizations like Walmart, where a veteran will be able to go to a Walmart, go behind the pharmacy counter and sit in what looks like a living room and contact Veterans Hospital in Philadelphia, Veterans Hospital in Pittsburgh, or wherever the particular expertise that veteran needs is available.
Secretary Wilkie says this year he had a $40 billion budget, the largest in the history of his department, and he expects next year to be even higher, with the money focused on the areas that need it most.
We're going where the veterans are. One place that hasn't changed is Pennsylvania, particularly Pennsylvania between the two great cities. You still see that huge number of Pennsylvanians who serve in the military and then who come back home. So I expect when all of the studies are done, Pennsylvania will get richer in terms of veteran services.
And this Thursday, the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs, Pamela Powers, she'll be at the VA Medical Center in Altoona and will speak more about the return or how she'll be returning things back to normal at the Altoona VA. She'll also hold a discussion about how female veterans could be better served. Reporting live here for WTAJ News, I'm Evan Hinckley.